Welcome to another show. Today, we're going to look at the top 10 Conjuring movies, a guide to the most popular films in the Conjuring universe, including its offshoots. The Conjuring universe is a series of interconnected supernatural horror films produced by New Line Cinema, based primarily on the real-life cases of paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. Since the release of the original Conjuring in 2013, the franchise has grown to include sequels and spin-offs that explore various haunted objects and entities. Below is a list of the top 10 Conjuring movies ranked by popularity, box office success, and overall impact on the horror genre. Now, before we begin the countdown, if you are interested in watching the series in chronological order, I'm going to let you know how to do that right now. The Nun from 2018 is set in 1952 in Romania. The Nun 2 from 2023 is set in 1956 in France. Annabelle Creation from 2017 is set in 1958 in rural California. Annabelle from 2014 is set in 1967 in Santa Monica, California. The original Conjuring from 2013 is set in 1971 in Harrisville, Rhode Island. Annabelle Comes Home from 2019 is set in 1972 in the Warren residence, Monroe, Connecticut. The Conjuring 2 from 2016 is set in 1977 in Enfield, London. The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It from 2021 is set in 1981 in Brookfield, Connecticut. The Conjuring Last Rites from 2025 is set in 1986 in West Piston, Pennsylvania, USA.
8 people live in this house. 8 people have experienced this. 8 people are not crazy.
And the number 10 film is The Conjuring Last Rites.
Ed, there's an evil here. Something I've felt before.
Which was released in the United States this Halloween season, right around September 5th, by Warner Brothers Pictures. The film received mixed reviews from critics and has grossed $486.8 million worldwide, becoming the highest-grossing film in the series. The chilling story of the Smurl family's alleged haunting was dramatized in the TV movie The Haunted from 1991. It also grossed $194 million worldwide in its opening weekend, the biggest opening for a horror film, surpassing It from 2017, which grossed $190 million. Sterling Jones was recast with Mia Tomlinson as Judy Warren, as the character needed to be older in this film, given the time period it takes place in, and Jones, at 21, looked too young to play an adult Judy Warren in this film. According to several sources, an exorcist was assigned to the Smurl case by Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger, who would later become Pope Benedict XVI in 2005.
What's she doing? She's standing there.
The number 9 film on the list is The Nun Part 2 from 2023.
There's something wrong with the school. Something doesn't feel right.
This sequel continues the story of Sister Irene as she once again faces the sinister Valak. It expands on the lore established in the first Nun film, the eyeless painting of St. Lucy by Domenico Beccafemi, 1521, a Renaissance recasting of a Gothic iconic image. She is venerated as the patroness of the blind.
Hey! You okay there? I think I hurt someone.
And the number 8 film on the list is The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It from 2021.
It's a witch's totem. We think your family was cursed. And that connection's still open.
The third main installment in the Conjuring series, this movie dramatizes the real-life Devil Made Me Do It case involving murder and alleged demonic possession. The working title of the movie was plainly The Conjuring 3, but it was changed to The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It as a direct reference to the infamous 1981 Arne Cheyenne Johnson trial. The movie is about the story of Arne Cheyenne Johnson, who killed his landlord in 1981. The story was described in the 1983 book The Devil in Connecticut. This is the second movie about the Brookfield murder that happened in 1981. The first was the Demon Murder case from 1983. The real David Glatzel, the boy whose possession starts the movie, served as a consultant for the film, with his brother Carl Glatzel Jr., who was left out of the story.
I'm very sorry about your loss.
It's your fault!
I can't even imagine how you must feel.
And the number 7 movie on the list is The Curse of La Llorona, 2019.
And she will come for them.
Who? La Llorona.
Though loosely connected, this film follows a social worker in 1970s Los Angeles who encounters the vengeful ghost La Llorona. The Warrens are mentioned, tying it to the larger universe. Despite being largely and widely accepted by the public as a spin-off chapter from the Conjuring universe, the information was later confirmed to be false by the director, Michael Chavez, who stated that the film was never meant to be included in the shared universe and that it couldn't be fully embraced because it was made without one of the main producers from The Conjuring, and it is the lowest grossing film in the Conjuring universe, having grossed only $123.2 million at the end of its run. That being said, the film was only made on a paltry $9 million budget, meaning that it was still an overall success.
And I was asked to accompany a priest to an abbey in Romania.
The Abbey has a long history.
The number 6 film on the list is The Nun from 2018.
What?
Finley came down. Callahan's here.
That's a spin-off centered on the demonic nun, Valak, introduced in The Conjuring 2. The story is set in a Romanian abbey and uncovers the origins of Valak. While The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 are based on allegedly true events, this film's story is entirely made up by the filmmakers. With a 24% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes as of 2025, this is the worst reviewed of the Conjuring films.
Don't your parents keep any creepy stuff around?
We keep it all locked away in a room so that we're safe. Oops.
The number 5 film on the list is Annabelle Comes Home from 2019.
Who? Annabelle. I'm sorry. What else did you touch? Everything.
The Warrens bring Annabelle to their artifact home, but chaos ensues when the doll awakens other evil spirits. The film features a variety of supernatural threats and is set largely in the Warrens' home. With this film, The Conjuring surpassed Alien as the highest-grossing horror franchise at the global box office.
Your rooms are upstairs. Locked. And it stays that way.
The number 4 film on the list is Annabelle Creation from 2017.
Can you help me?
What do you need?
A prequel to Annabelle, this movie delves into the backstory of the doll and the tragedy that unleashes its evil, considered to be one of the strongest entries in the Annabelle series.
Is everything all right?
Oh my god, you're covered in blood.
Go back inside. It's not mine. It's not. Go back inside and call an ambulance right now. Go!
And the number 3 film on the list is Annabelle from 2014.
How did that get in there? I swear I threw it out.
Things must have got mixed up. There, she fits right in.
This spin-off focuses on the haunted doll Annabelle, first seen in The Conjuring. The film explores the origins and malevolent influence of the doll. Unlike The Conjuring from 2013, which purports to be based on true events, this prequel is a completely fictional narrative of the previous owner of the doll, before it was given to the 2 nurses shown at the beginning of The Conjuring and reprised in the sequel. The only theory as to the origins of Annabelle comes from a medium the nurses hired who claimed that Annabelle Higgins had been a child in the 1860s, whose body was found in a field which the house now occupied.
They're calling it England's Amityville. There is a family that desperately needs our help.
And the number 2 film on our list is The Conjuring Part 2 from 2016.
Such a good girl. What's it wrong with her?
An oppressing spirit will try to force you to commit the ultimate sin.
The Warrens travel to England to help a family plagued by the notorious Enfield poltergeist. The sequel successfully builds on the original scares and emotional depth. James Wan was offered a life-altering amount of money in order to direct The Fate of the Furious. However, he turned that opportunity down to direct this film instead. "I feel rejuvenated to tell a scary story one more time," Wan wrote on Instagram. It had the biggest opening weekend gross for a horror film in 3 years, the previous film being the original Conjuring. Loosely based on the Warrens' investigation of the Enfield poltergeist, that incident drew multiple different teams of investigators, and Maurice Grosse and Guy Lyon Playfair's investigation was fictionalized as the Enfield haunting from 2015. The real-life events in Enfield became the longest recorded paranormal case of poltergeist activity in history, according to the star Vera Farmiga.
You took your blindfold off. I win. I was in Christine and Nancy's room.
And the number one film on our list, of course, it's the original Conjuring from 2013.
Who's ever down there? I'm gonna lock you in now. Andrea!
Directed by James Wan, this film introduces Ed and Lorraine Warren as they investigate a haunting at a Rhode Island farmhouse. It's widely praised for its chilling atmosphere and strong performances. 8 generations of families lived and died in the house before the Perrons moved in. Andrea Perron suggested that some of the spirits from the families never left. Deaths included 2 documented suicides, a poisoning, the assault and murder of an 11-year-old girl, 2 drownings, and 4 men who froze to death. Most deaths occurred within the Arnold family, from which Bathsheba Sherman, who was descended. The film broke box office records after bringing in a total of $41 million during its opening weekend. It stands as the 3rd highest grossing opening weekend for an R-rated horror film, behind Paranormal Activity 3 from 2011 and Hannibal from 2001. The Conjuring made a total of $137 million at the domestic box office. Now, the real Annabelle doll was actually a used Raggedy Ann doll that was brought by Donna's mother at a hobby shop, and was known for not only leaving notes on parchment when there was no parchment around, but also attacked a friend named Lou by mysteriously leaving claw marks on his chest. The makers of the movie decided to make a more sinister-looking doll of porcelain. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, these movies offer a mix of supernatural suspense, memorable characters, and chilling true stories. The Conjuring universe continues to expand, promising more scares and haunted tales in years to come. And that was our show for today. What do you think? What was your favorite Conjuring movie? Your least favorite Conjuring movie? Let me know all your thoughts on The Conjuring in the comments section below. And while you're at it, I'd be honored if you subscribe to my channel, click the little bell to stay informed, and share this video, as that will help me grow on YouTube as well. Also, check out the Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter franchise in the comments section below. Until next time, this is Kevin Gibbons saying, live long and prosper, may the force be with you, and keep reaching for the stars.